All right, topic 4, multi-step equations. All right, so to do this, we're gonna treat the inequalities as you would an equal sign. So I'll go ahead and do the left side and right side. I can draw my line if I want. I don't have to. So but I will. So 2 times x is 2x, and then 2 times 3 is positive 6. Greater than or equal to 4 times 1 is 4x. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Move things around. So I have 2x here, minus 4x here, and then negative 4 on the right side, and minus 6. So this is minus 6, and this is minus 4. Simplify. 2 minus 4 is negative 2x, and then negative 10. So here, to finish solving, I'm dividing by negative 2, and this is where you have to remember to change the sign. So when you're dividing by a negative, okay, careful here, when you're dividing by a negative, okay, you have to change the inequality, change the sign, switch them. So this is x less than or equal to positive 5. Negative 10 divided by negative 2 is positive 5. And then from here, we need to go ahead and graph it and also write it in interval notation. So you're going to find positive 5 on the number line, and it's going to be a closed circle because it's equal to. If it's not equal to like this one, you keep it open. And then it's everything less than to the left. Okay, so it's going off to negative infinity. And these are the two numbers, the 5 here. These are the two numbers that you use to write your interval notation. So you write the first number, which is technically at negative infinity, comma, the last number from start to stop. And then infinity is always open, but since 5 is closed, we need to put a closed bracket. Okay, so the interval notation that allows us to keep things in order. All right, let's try this one. I'm going to go ahead and separate. There's nothing to do here, so I'm just going to copy that down. And then here I'm going to distribute. Now, it is very important to make sure for inequalities that you move everything over to the left side, everything as in the variables. So 5x minus 2x plus 3x. You have to change these two because we're moving it over the inequality. So negative 18 minus 24. And then let's go ahead and put everything together. 5 minus 2 is 3, and then 3 plus 3 is 6. Negative 18 minus 24. Let's see, negative 18 minus 24 is, whoops. Negative 18 minus 24 is negative 42. And then divide by 6, divide by 6. Since I'm dividing by a positive 6, I do not have to change the sign. So negative 40 divided by 6 is negative 7. So you go to negative 7, which is here. I'm going to put an open circle, and x is greater than all the numbers greater than negative 7. So it's going all the way to positive infinities. So the starting point is at 7. The stopping point is at infinity. Now 7 has an open bracket because it's an open circle, and then infinity is always open. Okay? Alright, let's look at this one. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this in negative 9x. 9 times negative times a negative is a positive. 9 times 5 is 45. Bring everything else down. Alright, now we can go ahead and move things around. So this is negative 9x. Since it's positive 3 and it's on the other side, I'm going to do negative 3. Positive 42, so that would be negative 45, and that would be negative 9. Negative 9, so that's negative 9, 10, 11, 12, negative 12x. And then this would be, let's see. I guess I could actually use decimals too, but it's much more handy. Minus 9. So that would be negative 12. Alright, so I am dividing by negative 12 on both sides. So that crosses out to have x greater than, because I'm dividing by negative, I have to change the sign. So negative 12 divided by negative 12 is positive 1. So I'm going to go to 1 here. I'm going to put an open circle. I'm going to go off to positive infinity on the right side. So my two numbers are 1 and positive infinity. And then since 1 is not equal to, I keep it open, and then infinity is always closed, open. All right, last one. So we're going to go ahead and distribute. Alright, copy that stuff down. Move things around 2x, and then the negative 3x turns positive 3x over here. And then keep the negative 13, and then move this over here. Just kind of switch things around. So you have 5x is negative 15. And then we're going to go ahead and divide by 5. So you have x is less than or equal to negative 3. Negative 3. So we're going to go ahead and close the parentheses. And it goes off to negative infinity. So to write it in interval notations, we're going to do negative infinity, comma, negative 3. Infinity is always open, and then we're going to close the negative 3. Alright, so that's that. Thanks, guys.